Hey guys, James here. Jimmy Screens, Mr. Chiller. I got a lot of new subscribers I need to get out some shout outs to. I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 new subscribers in the last 6 days. Guys, I really appreciate it. It's really awesome. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than the fact that it's just really awesome. I'm really glad you guys are checking out my channel, subbing. I sub you guys all back. And I'm noticing the last couple of videos I got a couple of dislikes, which is pretty funny. I mean, I don't know why anybody would dislike a Dirty Planet tank or whatever the case is. I don't know, maybe the videos are too long or whatever the case may be. But that's alright. I mean, you gotta have haters as well as lovers. So, anyways, with that, as you guys saw the video last night, this is the newly skate aquarium, the 55 gallon. It's dirted. It's got a natural organic soil underneath, and then it's got a black gravel cap on top of that, and then the black sand from Stony. It's called Stony River. It's from Estes actually, which in my opinion they make like the best sand in substrates around. I would have went with all sand, but they didn't have enough of it, so I went ahead and decided to go with the black gravel underneath. That way if anything pops up, it still won't really be noticeable. So, you know, it is what it is. Everything is looking great. The melting seems like it pretty much stopped. So, you know, it's just a question of keeping up with the elements in here and whatnot, with the potassium, the phosphorus, and the nitrogen, as well as like the Chem XL and iron supplements that I do use. I did in fact put Flourish root tabs underneath this, just because the fact it is new dirt and everything. I never did it before, but I figured why not? Let me get this established a lot quicker. So that's a new thing to me. Hopefully it's not going to burn any roots or anything, so we'll see how that works. So far it looks like all my plants that were floating for so long are actually bouncing back, which is pretty awesome. Like the water sprite, I believe that's the one it is, over there in the far left corner. I'm not even sure. There's two names for the different one, Water Sprite, and I'm like losing the other name. I've got it on the tip of my tongue. But anyways, it sprung back. So, Wisteria, that's what I'm thinking of. That one sprung back. The Water Sprite is actually between the Rotella Wallacei, I guess you call it, and the Luigia Cuba there. It's actually not doing so good, which is kind of funny because that one was the one that was going totally berserk inside my tank. Ignore the phone ringing. It's a solicitor. I don't answer the phones for solicitors. Alright, anyways, let me get these shout outs going, guys. There's a bunch of them. First one's going to go out to Two Ching's Reptiles. He's got himself some pretty wild looking pythons. I just watched a video of him feeding a critter to a carpet python. Some pretty crazy stuff. So if you guys are into reptiles when it comes to pythons and whatnot, make sure you check out his channel. Then we got Blizzo Man 1. He just did a recent video. He's got a really beautiful 90-gallon freshwater aquarium. Really awesome. He's part of the Dark Star Aquatics from his beginning intro of the video. So thank you very much from DSA for some of your subscribers as well. I've already got Corvus Ocean as one of my subs, which I really appreciate. You guys got some beautiful tanks over on that side of the town too. Then I got Patriot 1718, Dark DM 98, Nicole Hammond, Den Club 1, Amber Courtney. Amber Courtney's got some really awesome looking tanks. I'm really digging what she's got going on. Love the intro that she has for her channel. All the little bubbly things going on. Check her out. She's got a nice sense of humor. She's finally getting over her brown algae, which I never had brown algae before, but I mean, I've gone through the BBAs and the green slime, or cyano if you want to call it that. You know, so, you know, I feel for her. I know how it is when it comes to the algae. So, looking good, Amber, and make sure everybody checks out her channel. She sounds like a lot of fun for sure. Then we got Love of Fish 1. Tony Hackney. Fish Tank Dummy. That one just like totally cracked me up. Fish Tank Dummy. That's just, I don't know, you guys are coming up with some pretty clever names. Gotta give it to you. That one's just a really funny one. So make sure you check out that channel. I'm hoping there's some videos on that channel. I'm not really sure. I'd subbed all these channels, so I know a lot of them are new channels that don't have videos and whatnot up, but they're subbing a lot of people. So, you know, keep going on them, guys. Hopefully you get some videos up. We got David Vesely, Jackery 1011 or 1011, Zach 0071, Abin 5362 or a Bean 5362, and finally a new user. So thank you as well to the new user, whoever you may be. I really do appreciate it. It's always good, no matter if it's a new user, somebody that's been around for a long time doing this. It's just really good stuff, guys. Really do appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to take you guys off this tripod here real quick and just do a really quick update on the little Typhoon skimmer. We're going to get out of the freshwater world here for a minute. As you can see, it's actually doing some skim. The problem is it's not going up into the drain. Reason being is apparently this tank just is not dirty enough to actually get anything going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it definitely has it's wanting to do something here, but it's just not got enough to actually pull a skim out in general. So it's either I'm going to have to figure out a way to make this tank dirty by feeding it food, which I really don't want to waste food on it, but you know, I might have to. It's that, or I'm going to have to figure out a way to maybe drop it down into my sump or something. Because the way the plumbing is set up, I would have to take the plumbing apart right now to change the HOB of it. Because right now it's set up perfectly for the 5-gallon and for the 30-gallon actually. But the rim around the 75 is just way too thick. It's like an inch across that thing, maybe a little bit more, inch and a quarter or so. So this would never actually hang on the 75 in the current state that it's at. So, and I'm pretty sure it's too tall to actually do the sump unless I move the sump forward. So I don't have to figure out what I'm going to do as far as that goes. But I definitely can tell you that it would skim for sure. It wants to skim. There's just nothing in here for it to pull it. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was dirty, but apparently it's not dirty. But you got to remember, there's no inhabitants in here other than like these little tiny amphipods, copepods. See, here's a little one right there on the glass. That all came off the live rock when I had put it in here. I wasn't even paying attention to how much life was in here as far as these little guys go. But yeah, they're on the glass. You can see them crawling around. There's one right there. Kind of tricky to see with all the coralline growing on the glass, but yeah, they're there. My mandarin would have a heyday if I put him in here for a couple hours for sure. But yeah, so I just want to give you a quick update on the Typhoon. Really nice little skimmer, guys. I know he's selling them for a really great price. So if you've got little nanos and whatever, and you've got the room to actually hang this guy, you know, check it out. It's not a bad little skimmer. You know what? I'm going to get the tape measure real quick. I never measured it. I want to see just how big it actually is as far as height. Let's check this out real quick. Don't mind my camera going berserk on me here real quick. Let's just see if I can get this to work with one hand. It's going to be tricky. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to set you down for just 1 second. I'll just kind of like set you guys right here for now. You'll be a little off balance, but it's alright. Total height of this thing, I should have done this the other day, but what are you going to do? Total height is actually 22 and about an eighth. So, yeah, it's pretty tall. And, you know, the width going across, you're probably looking at like 3 inches going across. But, yeah, so that's it. I'm digging it. Like I said, I just don't have enough of anything in here to make it really do anything. Wow, these lights are really washing out big time here. I don't think I can do any changing on the camera here either. No, I can't do nothing to help it out. So it is what it is. But yeah, so there you go, guys. That's that. I didn't touch the guppy tank like I was kind of hoping that I would. But yeah, there's me. You know, it is what it is. And then you got the reef tank over here totally washed out. I don't know if I can change the setting on this guy or not. Let's see how it works out. That's not too bad. Well, that's on auto. It's got dirty glass. The spongeoid guys died. Sorry to say, but I think he and the little guy up here, I think they had a fight. I'm not even sure if this one's actually alive. I think they might have actually got each other. But yeah, totally killed the spongeoid. He was doing so good, and they were right next to each other. Because if you look at where this guy is, had a hole right. No, I'm sorry. This guy right here, and the hole was right there where the spongeoid was. So I think they attacked each other. But yeah, the glass is dirty. I was messing around in here this morning. I didn't have a chance to actually get it going. I just want to show you guys real quick the deep water. I don't know how well it's going to come in, but it's actually recovering, which is pretty bizarre. Where did he go? Right there. You can see how it skinned itself. But look at the polyps on this thing. That's the one in the back there, guys, just for the record. Wish I could get a better picture of it at the moment, but I can't. So it is what it is. Yeah, I can't make it change to make it work. But so that's that. Everything else is looking good in here. I'll do an update on the reef, guys. But there you have it, guys. Again, thank you very much for the new subs. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And you know, be sure to check out firedupfishtanks.ning.com, firedupaquatics.net, daretoreef.ning.com. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.